Damn.
Saw, dude.
I saw, dude.
I saw, dude.
I saw dudes and dudettes. Welcome to Little Rest Big Face.
Little rest, big face.
In this episode, we have our special guest, Trey Binkley, in the house.
Dude, he's kind of smart, dude.
Yeah, he's.
We found.
He just does good at testing.
He just tests well.
Yeah, that's
Tests
it.
well.
And then we jumped right into the Chick-fil-A versus Zaxby.
And you're taking L's. You're catching L's out here. All I'm saying is you're losing.
That's
you're on a
okay.
losing streak.
That's okay.
Yep.
I don't care.
Hayden was here tonight too, and he said the same thing. So
It's whatever.
Onward.
It's whatever.
That's cool.
I'll be the underdog for a little bit.
that's fine.
And also, a big takeaway is if you really want to spoil a child, you got to get that kid a milkshake.
He did say that, didn't he?
Dude, I love that. I love
Dude,
that.
that's good.
And then Sunday dinner and where Trey was raised.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. It's just good old fashioned.
Good storytelling.
Yeah, but his values are just good old fashioned values.
I
You
love
know what
it.
I mean?
Yeah.
And he's all the way from Bone Cave, Tennessee. You'll hear plenty about that after, after our intro here.
In Quebec with a K. Yeah, that's right.
His favorite artist is Cowboy Troy.
He's gonna
That's a fact.
He's coming back as Cowboy Trey. And so Trey also went into like how he was, out doing the damn thing, gigging from an early age.
Yeah, and how that became to be his job now. That's
how he
only
makes
job.
his living,
Exactly.
which is awesome.
It's awesome. He really plays more Guitar Hero though than actual guitar. I think is what I heard in this podcast. I'm just the one that interviewed him with you. I don't know for sure.
Oh,
But we did talk about how he first started playing guitar in the first place.
yeah.
Which is pretty cool. There's
And
a lot of country talk in this.
A lot of country talk, and naturally we jumped into the FFA and Binkley Farms for a little bit, which is really cool. And also
It was cool.
We
actually.
also went into some like music history because Trey's like a find out the history of everything that.
Yeah, he's like a
So it's
random
cool.
facts guy.
I learned some stuff.
Yeah, I did too. It was good. It was a good time.
Yeah, and you just heard something off of Jesse Black's album Wabi Sabi.
That is a friend, I believe, roommate.
Yeah, roommate of Trey.
And-
Trey
yeah.
played some bass and guitar on a couple songs.
Yeah, I think that's what he said.
Yeah.
Yep. So we decided to play a song off that, and that's for part one. And then part two, we got a little special something from Trey.
Yeah.
And thanks everybody for coming and hanging out and chilling with us.
Yeah, and also shout out to our sponsors, Shaw Audio, and
Shout out to the Shaw Audio and Scrum Body.
this has been Little Wrist Big Fist. Yeah.
I've got missed calls that I should have answered, and I'm my own boss, so the meeting is canceled. Got no master now, and I feel like Dobby with the sock. I'm free, but where do I go? 'Cause everything's simple till it's not.
Session players do that shit.
Dude,
Dad shit.
Yeah, dad shit. Yeah,
Dad
dude.
shit, yeah.
Well, I've been on a lot of fucking sessions at MTSU, dude. I was in that studio more than I was in fucking class. I swear to God, I was in there more than most audio students.
But you were an audio student.
Dude,
For how long?
For a little bit, but then I changed songwriting for a year and a half. Yeah.
I say this
I
every
love-
time, but I gotta get a different situation.
No.
from my dinosaur
Was it
ass
just a year?
in this seat.
No, it was a year and a half. Yeah, because I changed at the end of my third semester. Dude, I only had 6 semesters at MTSU. It was weirdly short.
Did you transfer?
No, I came in with like.
Oh, you smart?
Not trying to brag or nothing, but
But
your
but-
boy tests well.
he knows reading,
boy
writing,
tests
arithmetic.
3 R's.
But I mean, like, yeah, it's,
3 WRs.
no, I mean, I'm not a genius or anything.
R's.
But
So did
I
you take-
graduated a year early? Yeah, I
Did
took
you
a bunch
take-
of dual enrollment? Yeah.
How many hours did you have before you?
30.
30. Dude, is
30.
that's like a year, right?
That's a year.
Yeah.
I started
what?
taking college classes when I was 15. My first semester, my sophomore year of high school.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, my mom was my guidance counselor.
I had a terrible
Damn.
guidance counselor.
Yeah, dude, no, my mom was like on that shit. Like, she wanted to make sure that I was successful, and she was like, where you want to go to college? It wasn't, are you going to college? It was where? What do you want to do? Which she's cool with, like, songwriting and all that. She was like, whatever you want to do, go do it and pursue it. But, like, yeah.
That's what's up.
I'm the dumb brother, though. My little brother's at West Point.
Seriously?
The U.S. Military Academy. He's a
Dude,
freaking
that is
genius.
crazy.
Is that I don't know what West Point is.
West Point
Now
is
I look
like-
where,
a
like,
dummy.
presidents
like-
went and
It's
stuff.
like Ivy
Oh,
League
shit.
of the military.
Yeah, it's okay. So
Damn,
you
that's
know
like
the Army-Navy game? Like, people get hype about
Football
the
game?
Army-Navy football
Yes,
game.
yes.
Okay, the Army school, that's where my little brother goes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude. They
That's cool.
Yeah, it's wild. Like, it's hard to get in there.
Yeah.
Like, I made a 27 on the ACT, which isn't like crazy good,
But
it's
that's really
decent.
good, dude.
But he outdid me. He was in the 30s. Like, I'm not that. I was all about like playing guitar and stuff. That's but yeah, he's good at math. I'm more of like into reading and writing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Very different animals. I would
Yeah,
say.
we're very different. We're best friends, but different. But like shoot, what was I gonna say?
I don't know. By the way, guys, we're on.
Oh,
Woo!
What's happening?
What's happening?
Welcome, Trey Binkley.
Yeah.
yeah, that's the weirdest, longest, most random intro y'all have had yet, probably.
Who knows where we'll
That's-
start?
It's
it
cool.
at.
It
story
just
of my
shows.
life,
Hey,
bro.
it's cool. It just shows that we're eager and we got right into the middle of
Dude,
it.
eager beavers.
I'm a
over here.
talker.
I can already tell this thing's
This is gonna be a
playing
fun-
games.
Fun episode.
This mic stand's playing
Yes.
games already, and I ain't having it.
We'll fix it up,
I'm
bro.
not having it today.
Fix it up, bro. Anyway.
You hear that? That's
Oh.
me
So let's
tightening
give
up
a
my mic stand.
let's give a quick introduction to Trey Binkley, our special guest.
Okay.
Yeah. So Trey Binkley is, as you know, a songwriter, musician. I've heard you play guitar several times, and you were I wouldn't say legendary yet, because you have to have those 10,000
Dude, you got
hours.
chops.
But you got
Yeah, you got
some
some fucking chops.
you got some freaking chops.
Y'all make a hillbilly blush. Thanks.
Fellow Scala. I went to school with you.
Yeah. So when did you graduated this? When did you graduate?
Last May.
Last
So,
May.
Okay.
yeah, over a year ago. That's weird to think about now. I
Yeah.
guess I'm a grown up.
I guess. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
But
Guess I'm a grown up.
yeah, this episode's gonna be fun. Though,
So-
I can already tell.
I got to start things off. Get this
Are
straight.
you about to ask questions?
Chick-fil-A over Zaxby. Sorry.
Oh,
Let's get it. Let's
dude.
get it.
I'm gonna
Let's
be the,
get it. Let's get it.
Listen, I'm gonna be the only.
Let's go.
I'm gonna be
Dude.
the only one, but I've got to stick. I gotta go with Zaxby.
All right, so we have a continued battle, Chick-fil-A versus Zaxby's, and you're losing. You're catching L's.
You know,
around here. That's all I'm saying.
The thing is, I don't
That's all
care
I'm
to
saying. That's all I'm saying. We got one on the board
I don't
for Chick-fil-A.
understand,
Let's
man.
get it.
listen. Okay, I will say the biggest thing that
Go ahead.
Chick-fil-A has over Zaxby's
Mm-hmm.
is I would
Everything?
say no.
You grew up in Middle Tennessee, and you're
I
going
would
to tell me
say-
Zaxby's over Chick-fil-A.
I wouldn't.
Dude, the Cookville Chick-fil-A was a pinnacle of my childhood. That was like, if you
That's
could go
close.
get
Oh,
chicken
yeah,
nuggets
dude,
and a
you're-
milkshake, that was like a staple of my childhood. That was such a good time.
Let's go. He's bringing back.
I'm gonna
memories
say the
for you.
service- no,
This
no.
is getting good.
I mean, like,
because
don't
this
get me
is
wrong.
gonna
Also,
convert.
Zaxby's with the birthday cake milkshake, when they had that, but they don't always have that. They are not
that a flavor?
consistent in their milkshake. You really want to spoil a child, you got to give them a milkshake. That's how you
That's
get a
a
hillbilly
very.
kid
Hey,
hooked.
listen. That's probably the truest thing that's ever been said
That's
on
a
this
cool
podcast.
grandma move, bro.
Probably.
That's a cool or a grandpa
Or a cool grandpa move. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
coming in
Coming in
with
hot
a
with that.
homemade milkshake. You s-
The blame
it's a
of my
birthday
sugar
cake.
addiction,
Amish.
bro.
It's all Chick-fil-A's fault.
Chick-fil-A, Zaxby's, Mountain Dew.
yeah, definitely
trying to think.
Mountain Dew.
Any company that makes
You
ice
still on
cream.
the Dew?
I'm
you
not
still
on
on the
dude.
sauce?
I haven't had a Mountain Dew in
Dusty's on that sauce, that yellow sauce.
Dang, dude.
It's been
I
like
see
2
the gears
months.
grinding while he's counting.
I know, right? How long?
Like 2 months since I've had it
No
under.
way.
I swear.
What's going on?
I mean, I'm drinking Dr.
That
Pepper,
Pecker.
but
You're on that Dr. Pecker.
Dr. Pecker.
On
That's
Cox-
what I call
Cox
it.
Drive.
Hey,
what
that's
is it?
my Addy boys, Cox Drive. No, not boys, actually ladies pull up. That sounded kind of iffy.
Hold on, I'm gonna need you to elaborate.
Oh, dang. No, I'm into the females. Don't worry, y'all.
So good.
I thought that's where that
Nailed
was.
it.
but Yeah.
Oh, dadgum, man.
That was perfect.
Okay, so I want to jump into where you're from because you said the Cookville Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that was
So
that was
where
the
you
From
closest.
Cookville?
No,
No,
bro.
you're not. Wait,
No.
you're from like? Are you from close to Cookville?
No, so you know where Rock Island State Park is?
I've heard of Rock Island.
I've heard of Rock Island.
I'm from like
Wait,
5
that's-
minutes from that. But
Who's
like
from
I'm
there that
from
we
Bone
know?
Cave, Tennessee.
Is that where like
Okay.
Daniel and
Yeah,
Julian and then?
well, he ain't from there. His mom lived there.
Okay,
We were talking about
that's
that
why.
once. We were
Okay.
riding a tune. And
Yep.
Okay.
yeah, Daniel's a cool dude. He's talented.
Oh yeah,
He is
Daniel.
talented.
He dresses cool too. He dresses like me
Swag.
though. That's why I say that.
Swagger.
We dress like we both ride on
dress
that
like-
old school country vibe.
Dress
You
like
know,
free spirits.
cowboy, but like long hair.
You're like, this
you know.
man is free. This man has freedom right here.
Dude, he's got
enjoying
good
being
taste
in
in hats
America.
and boots, man. Good taste.
Both
in
of you,
hats
when you
and
walk through the
boots.
door, your hair's just like.
Like a horse's mane, just
Yeah.
flowing in the wind.
Luscious.
Got that mane and tail.
Hey man,
Certain
I ain't got a
mane
horse, so I
and
gotta pull the
tails.
mane myself. Flex the buckle and everything. They can't
For
see
the
that
camera.
probably, but yeah. Belt buckle, y'all.
They can.
Do a,
Can
do
they
a
see me?
pause and zoom
That's
in
a
on it.
wild.
Yeah, it's just a little fella. It can probably see you.
Oh dang, dude.
They can see
That's
me.
nice.
See,
I
like,
don't know
over
nothing
to
about
here.
video and stuff.
Dude, it's
Trying
a
to learn
whole
some of
different
that.
animal
Video?
video.
Oh,
Yeah.
you ain't lying. Well, you think I slacked on getting him up?
My iPhone 10 that I just got, it's got
Wow.
that. It's got 4K at 60 FPS. something
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh, I would
Damn.
love to be able
Dude,
to shoot
that's-
in 4K
What,
or
iPhone?
take pictures.
Yeah,
like,
iPhone 10. The X.
Damn.
X whatever, dude. I don't know. They
Is it
name
the
'em
XR?
XR?
Max?
XR. It's not a Max. Oh, my little cousin Maddie texted me. Sorry.
Shout
So
out, little
can
cousin
this-
Maddie.
Oh no, she's texting me about a girl. I will give this time to brew over. Oh man, I shouldn't have read that. Oh, I read it out loud.
Oh, drama on the podcast.
No, my little cousin's always nosy about whatever girl I'm dating if I don't tell her about it, and I don't ever tell her about him, cause like I don't know, I don't just broadcast my life. But she gets
I'm
nosy.
kinda that way,
Like
too.
how my mom is. My mom's the same daggone way. My mom and dad. They're like, so tell me about her. Tell me about her.
Won't you tell me
Tell
about
me
it?
about her.
You want to
Tell me about
explain?
her.
You want to explain who?
When you
it's
gonna
It's like,
bring
I
her?
don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
when you gonna
when
bring
you
her
gonna
to
bring her
Sunday
home?
dinner? That's
Yeah.
the real question around the
You know
Binkley
how
household.
intimidating that is?
When you gonna bring her to Sunday dinner? Yeah, well, you go to
So
church with the
intimidating.
whole family, and then
Intimidating.
they all go home and change into more comfortable clothes, like shorts and a t-shirt or something. Then they all go to Nanny Binkley's house, and you have like Sunday dinner together.
This is how
Everybody
Sundays
eats.
go.
And it's a ton of people, dude. Yeah, like whenever I was
And
a
where's
little
this
kid.
at? Where you from?
Well, Sunday dinner's in Quebec, which is like Quebec, Canada, but with a K at the end. Quebec, Tennessee. And I grew up about 5 minutes from that in Bone Cave, Tennessee.
Okay.
And that was
Alright.
on Cox Lane.
Now I live on Cox Lane. Oh, man. Cox Road.
Okay.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Don't
You know where
go
that
throw,
is?
Don't egg my house or nothing.
You
y'all.
know where he's from?
My landlord's really nice.
I really don't
wanna
know where
tick her
Bone
off.
Cave. I really don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Dude, is that like backwoods?
Dude, yeah, Bone Cave is okay. So
Like
I grew up in Van
backwoods?
Buren County, which is like population under 6,000 in the entire county.
Okay.
There's no red
Small-
lights,
oh,
no
none.
fast food.
None.
They've got like a Save-A-Lot and a Dollar General, maybe 2 Dollar Generals. I don't know. They were talking
Dollar
about
Generals
building one
pop up
across the mountain,
anywhere.
but I don't ever go across the mountain, so I don't know. It's over there.
Damn.
But
How
yeah.
far is it from here, from Murfreesboro?
Well, from Murfreesboro, it's about an hour. From where I live now, it's about an hour and a half. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, it's a little ways away. It's close enough though. I get to go home just like sporadically for a day or two. You know, like I don't have to make. It's not like a trip. I ain't got to like plan like 2 weeks.
And that's where you
ahead.
grew up?
Like if I get a free day, I can just be like, hey, mom, dad, I got a free day. I'm coming home for supper. You know, something like that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
You know,
Yeah,
but I mean,
that's
I don't do
nice.
it a ton. But like,
Yeah.
sorry, mom, dad, I try, but like, busy. But like, yeah,
it is
whenever-
hard. It is hard to get back.
It's hard when you're like just constantly doing
Well,
stuff, and then when you do get a free day, you're like, man, I want to sit around the house and not do a daggum thing except laundry. 'Cause
Yeah.
you always have
'Cause I
laundry.
gotta do
that
laundry.
junk
Yeah, that
stacks
has
up,
to be done.
dude. Oh man, growing up, that's some wild junk, dude. I ain't used to it.
So you grew up there,
Yeah, dude.
like from you
I-
lived there your whole life.
I lived in
until you went to
Quebec
college.
till I lived in Quebec till I was 2, then Bone Cave till I was 18, and then I moved to Murfreesboro. Yeah, I went
that a big
to
change
school
for
in
you?
Spencer. Yeah, dude, way big change. Like, I didn't expect to move an hour and a half away or an hour away, and people be like, "Where are you from? Wow, you're so country." I was like, man, I like grew up going to Murfreesboro to go to the daggum like whatever, go to Toots to eat. Like we'd
Yeah.
go watch my brother play basketball at some school in Murfreesboro, then we go to Toots and then go to like, you know, go home.
Mhm.
Or like if it was like, you know, like a tournament during the day, you might go to Toots and then go to a movie that night or something like that. But like
Yeah.
Murfreesboro was like
That was
where
like going to the
we'd
city.
go shopping. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, or like really Chattanooga was the town that if we were going like if we were going to town, we'd go to Chattanooga to go shop and stuff. And then
Okay.
I started gigging around there a lot in like
Really?
high school and stuff. Yeah, dude. Not a ton. I mean, it was a lot of restaurant stuff, you know, but you got to do what you got to do to make
Yeah,
money.
Yeah. So you did
I
that in
didn't want a job.
Chattanooga, or you did that?
Yeah, I did it everywhere,
Back-
man.
okay.
I played in like Rock Island, I've played all over the daggum place at this point. It's
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, Middle Tennessee is a fun place.
When'd you decide to go to MTSU?
I decided to go to MTSU, I guess. I mean, okay, it wasn't definitive. I knew MTSU or Belmont. As cliche as that is, from the time I was
that's
like
the discussion we had on with Taylor.
from the time I was like
Same
a
one.
freshman in high school, my mom was already talking to me about colleges, and I was like, well, I really
Because
want
you were smart and shit, right?
I mean, she
I don't know if
I,
we
I,
got
He
that.
tested
I
me.
don't know if we got
honestly,
that.
I really
Did we
think
get
a
that
lot
part
of
in?
it was through my raising, because my mom and dad brought me up to be like really
That's good, though.
oriented
That's
about like
good.
school and books, and I appreciate a lot of that.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
were all about, hey, like you learn your stuff, and like that's awesome. Like
Yeah.
I'm all about that. But like, yeah, I wasn't allowed to make B's in school or any of that stuff, dude, because both my parents are like teachers. My mom's a vice principal now of the elementary school, but she was the high school guidance counselor, which it's all one building where I'm from. The entire school. There's a separate building for the preschool and for the ag classes, and like the home ec isn't the proper term. Someone might get upset about that, but like whatever they call home ec classes now, I don't know. They changed that junk.
Home ec.
I thought it was called home ec.
I think it's called a different class now. I don't know, dude. That's like they changed FFA where
Culinary arts.
it used to be Future Farmers of America. Now it literally is just FFA. It doesn't stand for anything. And if that doesn't grind your gears, I don't know what will. Like, isn't that wild?
Hold on, say that again.
What's
Explain that
the
again.
point?
Future Farmers of America was what FFA used to stand for. And then they decided they didn't want it to only be like farmers and stuff like that. They didn't. It's to keep it from seeming, I guess, maybe too hillbilly or something. I don't know, because there's like a bunch of like
It was
debate
too
team.
unex-
Well, there's like debate
uninclusive.
team stuff and like you learn a lot about business in general if you take.
Okay,
like,
so
any,
they were
like,
just
if
trying
you do
to,
the
like-
FFA program.
They were
Yeah.
trying to do more than,
Yeah.
or show that they were
'Cause-
more than just farmers.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like you went to
They were
like
trying to appeal to more people.
yeah, and like there was like tool and die and stuff like that. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. Like you could weld, you could like, yeah, I don't know, land measuring and stuff like that. I guess that's more
That
under
sucks
the
that they
farmer
changed it.
stuff. Yeah, I did a little bit of FFA stuff. I was more into 4-H, honestly. Sorry, FFA, if you're listening.
They
But,
didn't.
yeah.
I don't think that is that a Tennessee thing. FFA.
No, dude, it's
It's
everywhere.
like-
Have you
Is that
seen
nationwide
Napoleon
thing?
Dynamite?
I know
you
what
that's
4-H is.
You know in Napoleon Dynamite when he's drinking the milk and telling what kind of cow it came from. He's wearing an FFA jacket, so he's at an FFA event.
Dude, it's been forever since I've seen Napoleon Dynamite.
They had FFA where you're from, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
dude.
They had
You're
those
from
FFA
Smithville, right?
I'm from
Or, no,
Livingston.
Livingston.
Tennessee.
That, dude, I was born in Livingston. That gum. My
Oh,
mom
hell.
used to work at that hospital.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
97. Anyone from Livingston Hospital, staff
97.
in 97, you might have helped in the production of this. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm not dead.
Still kicking.
Still kicking.
Still thriving. So, how did you originally get into writing and music in general?
Dude, I don't know. So whenever I was a kid, I grew up around a lot of just like good CDs and stuff like that. Like, like everyone in my family had some killer stuff.
What was
And,
your shit? What was the first music you remember listening to?
I mean, everything. Like my mom was really into Matchbox 20. So honestly,
Hell
I'm
yes.
still really into Matchbox
Dude,
20.
hell yeah.
I
I'm all
absolutely
about
love
Matchbox
them.
20.
And like my dad was really into like a lot of like Guns N' Roses is like
Okay.
a main, like a huge influence.
That
And then Aerosmith and Hank. I'm naming the rock guys first because I wanted to be Slash whenever I was a kid, or Joe Perry, you know.
Yeah.
But like, also I grew up around like a lot of like Hank Senior, Hank Junior, Merle Haggard,
Yeah.
Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, Chris Christopherson.
Outlaw.
Yeah, good stuff. You
Johnny
know.
Cash.
Yeah, Johnny Cash, ton of Johnny Cash. I don't know how I didn't name him as one of the first ones. I guess because is it safe to say that Johnny Cash is like he's amazing? But honestly,
That's
where he's
definitely
like
safe-
where
safe
he's
to
like
say.
the only person that if someone doesn't listen to country, they're like, oh, but I do like Johnny Cash. It's almost like it seems kind of cliche to someone who listens as much country as me at this point. They're like, play Johnny Cash if you're gonna play country, and you're like, dude, come on, wait, listen to this Waylon song. It slaps, man. It slaps. Slaps. I ain't living long like this.
We're going to get a live performance out of you by the end of this.
Hey man, I brought my
Right
gift
here.
fiddle. Don't question it.
Dude,
I ain't
could.
got any release music, so
We
y'all
could.
could do that for the little end thing, like you know the thing at the end.
Yeah, because he's a listener.
Yeah, dude,
fucking
I
gets down with
listen.
it.
I keep up. I ain't heard every one of them,
What I'm
but I've listened to a good bit.
Heck yeah.
I enjoyed
dude.
it.
Making
Redbird, I
hits.
just recently re-listened to your part one, dude. You have such a good appreciation for Yellow Wolf. I did too, man. Everyone in my high school had that. Like everyone in like BFE,
Yeah.
Yellow Wolf is the stuff, man. That's
Yeah. I
that's the
think
way to
Yellow
do
Wolf's
it.
the shit.
Yeah, dude. I love
dig it.
Yellow Wolf. It's heavy, it's hard, it's got a lot of energy.
Mm-hmm.
It does have a lot of energy.
That's what I'm about.
Dude, I love
I'm a-
energy.
Yeah, it really doesn't. I mean, I have to be in the mood for anything that's kind of like chill.
Dude, honestly, that's the most
That is my
energy.
mood most of the
Energy is
time.
like
I
the
know,
make or
our
break
playlists
with
are
a
opposite.
gig.
Do
Energy is the make or break with a gig.
Oh,
man.
it's a gig.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
like if you can't get the
Live,
crowd to
like-
give you back the energy, that's like the most annoying feeling. But normally they do. But like there's sometimes where they just don't. And then you're like, "Oh Lord, what am I doing wrong?" And you're like not. You're like hitting the notes. You're doing all that and you're like, "All right, well screw it. I'm going to keep doing this." And those people are just like, "You know what? I'm going to keep drinking my beer and looking this way, or I'm going to keep talking loudly, or because like I've done like restaurant gigs, I've
'Cause you
done
played a
like
shit ton
big
of gigs,
gigs.
yeah.
I just gig, man. Like if I can make money playing a guitar,
You kind of like
instead
Drake
of working
and
a day
how
job.
he.
Yeah, well
how
Drake and I
he-
do a ton of gigging together. Like
Did
we
you
just
guys
went up
kind
to-
of do the same thing? Like
Yeah.
kind of take the same route?
We're
as far
basically
as
just we're the
performing?
full time band now. Drake and me, dude. That's kind of
Okay.
what I'm doing, man. It's I play a lot with Drake. It's
Cool.
we both
Didn't y'all
sing, we
just
both
go
play
on, like, a-
guitar. Like he can play a solo over what I'm playing, I can play a solo over what he's playing, I can sing over it, he can sing over it. We harmonize very well. I love doing that, dude. Like
Nice.
harmonies, that's my thing now. Singing low harmony, I can do some high harmony, but I got that Waylon range.
Yeah, didn't you
Unload.
guys just go on like a tour
With
or
Hayden?
something?
Yeah. Oh well, he just went on one with Hayden, but before that, Drake's been busy, dude. He went with Hayden all the way down south, and he combined some of his gigs that he had booked in South Carolina with Hayden's tour. So he just took the same band. That's why I wasn't on that one, just because it was Hayden's main band, but plus Drake. Sometimes Drake and I alternate in Hayden's band. So, yeah, I went with Hayden to South Carolina to Myrtle Beach, and that was a great time. I loved touring with that group. It was Brandon Lovelady up in East Nashville. He is from Arkansas, but he drums full time for his job. He's freaking amazing, like absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, you must be good if you drum full
He
time.
plays with a ton of people, dude. He's absolutely amazing. He did a lot of the Goose Hawk stuff too.
Okay.
And he's drummed a lot with Drake and I, and he's drummed some with Hayden now. And yeah, he's awesome. JP Burr on guitar. That dude can freaking rip.
He
Y'all know him?
can. Yeah,
dude,
he
I've heard him
can.
play a
Great
couple times.
songwriter too.
Dude, great songwriter, great voice, dude. That kid's got it. Whatever it is.
Whatever.
I say kid, he's like a couple years younger than me. I don't know. I'm bad with numbers. That's why I was a songwriting major. But anywho, so yeah, dude.
And Hayden I haven't listened to Hayden's stuff. He's country, right?
Yeah. He's a little more in because I'm a little more of the traditionalist.
Yeah.
But he's got more of the modern pop country edge, like kind of like Luke Combs, some Morgan Wallen. I mean, he's really cool though. It's some good
Okay, I
stuff,
know
man.
Luke
I
Combs,
dig
so
it.
I could
Yeah,
probably get down with
dude,
that.
I dig Luke Combs. He's got some sick drum fills.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he puts the energy in it, man. I dig it. But
So
Yeah,
what's
Hayden's
your
awesome.
take on this modern
I mean,
country stuff?
dude, I ripped on a lot of it for a really long time, and I had a lot of resentment towards it. But just like recently, I've kind of got over it. Cause
I mean, plus you're working in that field, so
well, yeah,
you have to kind of
You gotta
try
adapt.
to
the
fight.
cool thing,
You
what I was
exactly, you have
what
to
I was about
adapt
to say is I realized that's what they did. Like Waylon covered Beatles songs, man, and like if Waylon was covering the Beatles, what's wrong with Casey Musgraves putting synth in her new song? What's wrong with Maren Morris having a song that barely has any freaking guitar in it? You know, because for a long time country music had banjos and fiddles and stuff, and I'm okay with it only having like electric guitar and pedal steel. So like,
Yeah.
you know, like
yeah, like where's that line?
yeah, where's the line? Like there
Yeah.
there ain't a daggum line, man. It's just the music that people out and like the people in the South for the most part. I mean, there's people who like country music everywhere. I'm not trying
Right.
to exclude anybody, but primarily like especially like southeast through Texas. No, I've actually heard that out there in like Arizona and New Mexico they have like great country stations, but they say it's more like outlaw stuff out there, which
Kind of.
I'm excited. We're
I mean,
going out
even
west
some in
later this
California
year.
too.
Dude, yeah, southern. Well, see, I listen to a lot of L.A. country, like a ton of like that, like late '60s, early '70s L.A. country, like Poco or like the Eagles
Okay.
or the Flying Burrito Brothers, like massive
I
influence.
haven't listened. I think I
Oh,
heard
bro.
about them in
Okay, so
class.
Bernie Ledden that
Dude,
played in the
you're-
Eagles,
okay,
he
go
was
ahead.
in the Burrito Brothers before he was in the Eagles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
And
which
it's,
one?
Bernie Ledden.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, guitar player and banjo player. Yeah, he was with the Burrito Brothers originally, and he's freaking amazing. Love that dude.
Well,
Love what
right
he
before this
contributed.
podcast, what was it he said? He said, I have the most random knowledge on.
Oh, I've watched so many like documentary films about bands and like done so much weird Wikipedia research. I don't know why I am the way I am. But like when I find a band like that I really did, I don't do it as bad now as I used to, but I still do it a little bit. But I get like into their like
Their
history.
story.
Yeah,
and
I
like
get
everything,
into
everybody
all
that's
of it,
involved.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's cool to me. I dig that.
Dude, and that type of stuff comes through in songwriting too. It's like just good back end research, just knowing all these things.
Yeah. you
Yeah,
never
knowing
know
what they
when
were
that's
like
gonna
going
come
through
into
when they were
play.
writing that album and how they came about like those lyrics. Because
Mhm.
like it sounds bad, but like as an artist, you gotta have something to write about if you're wanting to like
Yeah.
write about your like if you're wanting to be an artist instead of just songwriter. Dude, I just realized I'm still wearing these funny glasses, and that made me laugh really hard. But anyway, I've been
Dude, the
good about
glasses
not
are
saying
awesome.
anything.
You know where I got those glasses?
Dude, where'd you get these bad
I got
boys?
those glasses at Deep Tropics.
Yeah.
And Deep Tropics was a festival in Nashville. They're about to have a second one.
Oh, I
Did
remember
we?
seeing that on your story.
Is it a second or a
that
third?
was weird.
Is it a second or a third?
Just got the- I'm pulling those bad boys off
It's a
before I get a
second.
line on my nose. I do already have a line on my nose. Looking good for the camera.
I can't.
You're good.
The shadow
I'm
on your
already
hat
goofy. Who am I
compensates.
kidding, bro? I
Yeah,
got
you're
knockoff Birks and a belt buckle and some Levi jorts.
And you can't forget
your
the
sandals-
Binkley Farms hat.
Binkley Farms
Binkley
hat and a
Farms.
tie-dye shirt. This is a legit thing, man. Binkley Farms. I grew up on a farm.
Yeah, so tell us
So
about
is that
Binkley
your family's
Farms.
farm?
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, it's not like a big operation. It's just like
Right.
a small farm. But we got hats because like someone in the family thought it'd be cute, and I thought it was kind of cute. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I was like,
I
dude,
would
that's,
rock-
that's sweet, dude.
I would
Reminds me of
rock-
home,
it,
you
yeah.
know.
I would rock
Like-
one of those.
I dig it. Yeah, dude. Well, that's what's funny. A lot of people have said something about it. I've thought about making merch with it.
Dude.
Oh, you definitely should.
Should
Yeah.
I? Just
I
like
would buy. I would
Yeah.
buy a hat.
replica of this, or I've got an older model I could show you, but I think this one would be more successful. I like
That
the
would be
netting in
more
the back.
successful,
It's,
probably. But
it's nice on a hot day.
I'm the older model kind of.
Yeah. Dude, I dig this one. The older
It's a good
model
farm
was
hat.
like, it was like all the way through. It was like a heavier material than this, and it just had the cow. And I don't remember if there was grass or not on it. I don't think there was. I think it was just like a bull on it or whatever. And then it said Binkley Farms. It was like just one color on. It was black on tan. It just said Binkley Farms in like cursive and had that.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, dude. I used to wear that one a lot to class and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
I think you were wearing
Dude,
that
that's
one when
cool.
I met
Dude,
you.
I flexed the hat, dude. I'm proud. I'm proud of where it come from. I like it.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
important.
It's cool.
Yeah.
So we got to in that story. We got about where'd you get started with music? We got to you grew up a lot around music, and then we just went.
Oh yeah,
right
complete
around it.
180. So,
You explained
a lot of that-
a lot what you listened
dude, but Dad's also a big old school hip hop junkie. I didn't
to.
finish.
I was waiting
that.
for that.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
waiting for something. I was waiting for something.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
that's badass.
Dad is a big like
That's
Run
badass.
DMC, Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up on.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
my
The
dad
OG
can rap
hip-hop.
straight out of Compton, but I've never heard my father swear in his entire life. So he just says bleep on every swear word, but he will rap it with perfect flow, but just go bleep. But he doesn't listen to the record because it's dirty. But I've heard him rap it like perfect flow just around the house or in the car or whatever. Straight out of Compton, crazy bleep named Ice Cube from the gang called Bleep with Attitude, and it's just so funny. Like he's G-rated, but like he's got some.
Keeping it
Back when he
Super
was my
dad.
age, you can
That's a
tell
super
you can
dad
tell
thing
when
to
he was
do.
my age, he was a cool dude. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So
They didn't
Yeah.
used to be bleeps.
Yeah, they didn't used to be bleeps, if I'm guessing. I
He's
don't know
worn
that
it,
for
He's
a
worn
fact.
it out. He's like, I
But-
gotta change it up.
But yeah, dude. I mean, so
Spice it
I
up
grew
a
up on
little.
that. I mean, and I got into hip hop on my own too. You know, and I got into like, I got into stuff that my dad will not listen to because he just doesn't do vulgar music.
So who were your early
Vulgar
Yeah.
music.
early
you know.
hip hop
Early hip hop
influences?
for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Run DMC, massive. Old,
That's cool.
old love, old Run
That's
DMC.
really cool.
Beastie Boys. Grew up on a ton of Beastie Boys. Grew up on, like, through me going and looking into it, NWA and Snoop Dogg and, you know, Dr. Dre and all that stuff. Like,
I heard a lot of
Eminem.
I heard Eminem, but like through listening to a lot of music. Like when I started listening to hip hop, I was just listening to what was out, and then from then on, I never really did any. Like, yeah, I waited a long time until I like found out who Run DMC was and all that stuff.
You know, I'm kind of on the
Like,
same boat. I would say.
I waited a while to figure that out, and
See,
then I
I'm-
just got nerdy.
I'm still
about
not
it,
as,
but I
like,
still don't know as much.
I
as
don't
should.
know a ton of hip hop because, like, I always enjoyed it, like, listening to it growing up, and, like, a lot of it, like, is really cool to me. But, like, for my songwriting influence, I always just pulled more from, like, country and rock.
Yeah.
Just for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Another thing of that was I don't know, like, country and hip hop never seemed to work as a blend until like recently. Like in the early 2000s, they tried that stuff. Like Cowboy Troy was the thing. Do you
Yeah.
remember
I don't
Cowboy
remember
Troy?
that.
I remember
You don't
But I
Cowboy
remember
Yeah,
Tim McGraw and Nelly. Did a
Dusty's
song
country
together.
and he lets on, y'all.
Oh yeah, yeah he is.
Oh,
he's got a little hillbilly.
You'll bring
in
it
him.
out in
Yeah.
him.
I'll bring it out
Yeah,
in him.
there's
But
a
yeah,
li- there's a-
Cowboy Troy, man.
Cowboy
That's,
Troy.
Who's Cowboy
I
Troy?
remember
It was like
him in that
this-
song with Big and Rich.
yeah, dude. He was like this rap country dude. He was a black guy that wore a cowboy
Yeah.
hat. He was the original Lil Nas, dude.
Dude,
Lil
he
Nas
really,
X,
he really
dude,
was.
the original.
Dude,
But,
that's
like,
awesome.
He's a big guy.
They didn't try to make him a meme though. Lil Nas X made himself a
This is
meme,
before
and he
memes.
was like, this was before meme culture, and so like I don't think the world was ready for it yet. But yeah, dude, post like post 9/11 country is a weird thing. You know what I'm saying? Post 9/11 country,
What?
that's when it got weird, dude. I don't know, Toby Keith, you know.
Toby Keith.
I dig some Toby Keith though, bro. But like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know
dude.
nothing about that.
It got, I don't know, country, like music videos and everything, it got lit, dude. I don't know. It was a wild time to grow up.
I remember
in the
Big and
South.
Rich.
Yeah, dude, Big and Rich was, they were a different thing.
They
That's
were a
still a
different
thing.
thing.
Yeah, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy.
That's them.
That's
okay.
them, yeah, dude.
All
You
right.
hear it all over
My country
Broadway any
knowledge is,
given
like,
night, dude.
Very
Dude,
slim.
this guy saw, he was playing after Drake and I on Broadway like a week or two ago. I don't know. I lose track of gigs. Like, I forget
I
which
bet.
ones were recent.
Isn't it?
You guys play all the time, right?
All the daggum time, dude. That's my job. That's Drake's job. We just gig, and it's intense, but it's a good time. It's just like
It's
10 days on the
badass.
road.
It's really cool.
Wild, but it's fun. But like, I mean, and you
It
do like
has to
crappy
be.
cover crap, and you do fun
Oh,
original
yeah.
stuff. You do a little bit of everything. You sneak in originals at the crappy cover crap and hope that they enjoy it. If they clap at the end of the song, you say thanks, that was an original. If they don't, you keep playing. You
Yeah.
know, that type of stuff. But I mean, it's a good time, man. I enjoy it. I would hate any other job. But yeah, dude. What was I saying before that, dude? I've got my grandma's memory, dude. It's a problem.
Well, we
Shout
were
out
talking
Lulu if
about,
you're
damn
listening.
it.
We were just talking about influences and early music. That he
Oh
grew
yeah,
up on.
early music, hip hop. Dude, I got really into Yellow Wolf in high school.
Did you really?
into Yellow Wolf. Yeah, dude. Everyone had a copy of Trunk Music. Everyone had a
I
copy
was
of
late
Trunk
to.
Music.
I was late to Yellow Wolf.
Yeah, I was really late to hip hop just because that wasn't. Oh, that's what I was saying earlier. It wasn't my main genre, so I got really into like old country and old rock. I wasn't into pop country for a long time, but I've
I
recently
wasn't
opened my
until I
mind.
moved here,
That you got
Some-
into
like pop country.
pop country.
Some
Yeah.
really old.
It's great to
It's
DJ
Max's
with
fault.
Max.
It's Max's fault.
Yes.
Some
We used to live with this guy named Max, and he was all about it. And
He
he'd
was
show
all
me like
about
the
it.
new pop country.
Some really old man was complaining about. Let me explain back up. He can shred the dobro, so his opinion is a little valid, I guess. He can just shred a friggin' dobro.
So he's
I
a
mean,
nice old man.
Yeah, he was a nice enough old guy, but I host the Bluegrass Jam Tent every year in South Pittsburgh, Tennessee at the Cornbread Festival. It's the Bluegrass Jam Tent at the Cornbread Festival. Every year
Hold on a second. Hold on. Say that whole thing again.
I host the Bluegrass Jam Tent at the Cornbread Festival in South Pittsburgh, Tennessee every year with my roommate
When
Jesse
is it?
Black. It's like late May normally every year, or not late May, late April, early May, like that kind of time.
So you already
frame.
had it.
Yeah.
How long have you
So
been
we already
hosting?
had it this year. Oh, dude, since I was in late high school, I think my senior year maybe, or maybe my senior year of high school I think was the first time I did it. It pays me pretty good, and then I also book like a solo performance down there normally. Yeah,
That's
I was
awesome.
gonna have a band there this year, but they confused my dates, and then I was like, well, my band can't make it on Saturday. They were playing it on Sunday, but it's all good. I mean, it just mix-ups, you know.
Yeah.
But
But that's cool.
schedule
That
and
is
stuff
really
goes
cool.
on. But yeah, it was a good time.
And talk about people getting to see your progress.
Yeah, dude, it was freaking awesome. Like, I love playing at the Cornbread Festival. They treat me like a king. All the water I need, give us decent parking. Like, it's hard to park there for most folk. If you playing guitar there,
Yeah.
they treat you like a king. They're like, yeah, just park right wherever, man. Down that way, wherever you see that's open. Otherwise, they're
If
like,
you
no,
need to,
park
you
right
can
here and
park
pay
in
me
the road.
$10 to do it. But yeah, dude, I'd never been there till I started playing there, and it's a big deal. Like, I didn't expect, like, it's crowded. Like,
Really?
yeah.
How many people would you say come in for it?
Thousands.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, dude. Like the
Cornbread. Is there,
jam,
like, a
the
bunch of
jam
different
tent
types
isn't
of
necessarily
cornbread?
like a big thing within
Right,
itself.
but the festival as a whole.
Yeah, as a whole. But the jam tent always packs out. Like you always get a ton of people in there watching.
People love music.
But
dude.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
and like anyone can walk in and just play. Anyone can walk in, play,
Oh,
and sing.
it's that type of-
awesome. That type. It's open jam, and I just have to play whatever is someone else is playing. So I'll play bluegrass guitar for like 7-8 hours a day, like just fast, like ding, 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 ding. Like I mean, dude, it wears your daggone wrist out, dude. Like I've that's playing there is the only time I've ever got done with like a gig. Be like, yeah, I'm just done with music for the night. Like I can't think about it anymore.
I
Like,
bet.
'cause
You're gonna get carpal tunnel from that.
dude, I might, dude. I
Carpal
play with heavy
tunnel.
strings and a heavy pick too, man. I gotta be careful.
See, I can't.
I'm trying to start eating more vegetables. That might
There
help.
you go.
That
There you
might
go.
help. Wheaties.
I was just getting ready to say, eat your Wheaties. You know.
I don't really eat much cereal. I used to. I like
You know,
cereal.
I've cut down
Cereal-
on my
hey,
cereal
cereal's
much,
good.
too.
Dude, yeah, I like
When
cereal.
you get old, you forget about cereal. You better go revisit.
Don't sleep on cereal. Dude, I
Me
like
too.
bananas and apples, dude. That's my move, man. I'm a
Here
fruit
we are
guy.
talking about food. Here we
Food.
are talking about food.
Hey, bro.
Dude, we got some time yet in here.
Yeah.
Don't be going making me hungry already.
That's true.
I'm gonna have to order a pizza while we're on the podcast.
We can give live updates.
Get on the
to
Domino's app.
Domino's bake. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Y'all on that
Y'all
MT
know.
Domino's app game. Y'all know how it be.
That's right. That's right. You can change the theme and everything.
Oh, dude. That's a...
Shout
yeah.
out to Domino's.
Yeah, dude. For being one of the only places open very, very, very late at MTSU. That and the Cyber Cafe.
When did you start playing guitar?
Whenever I was 10.
Are you done stealing my questions?
Were you about to
I
say
was
that?
literally about to say that. Never mind. But no. Go ahead.
I started when I was 10, Moose.
Awesome.
But,
Man,
so,
you've been
yeah.
playing for a minute.
Yeah, I've been playing for 12 years now. I can barely remember time without guitar. It's kind of weird.
That's really cool though.
But yeah, it's fun, dude. Like it's my favorite thing in the world to do. I've been begging my mom and dad for years, because like whenever I was a kid, I'd hear like Guns N' Roses and Aerosmith and Hank Sr. Like I heard the pedal steel on Hank Sr. Wondered what it was doing that, or like
so
the
did
really
you know
twangy-
anyone that played, or
like
like anyone in your family, or
only like my cousin Bryant played, and then my but not like for a living or anything like that, just around the house. He had
Yeah.
a really cool he had a Fender Duosonic, like a 66 or some crap like that. It was dope. I mean, it was beat up and stuff like that. It was missing the bridge strap pin, or not bridge, but like down past the bridge, the strap pin down that way. Like, yeah, but it was a dope guitar. Like I used to, because whenever I started playing guitar about the same time as like Guitar Hero. So
Oh,
like,
shit.
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I was into all
You're
the
slaying
music
all
of
day.
Guitar Hero.
put down the guitar, pick up the Guitar Hero?
Yeah, dude, the soundtrack of Guitar Hero was where it was at, bro. And so I
So you
would
learned
wanna
all
learn.
those songs on guitar.
Well, I mean, yeah, a
Well-
lot of those. And if I was at their house, dude, I could play the same guitar that Kurt Cobain had, because he'd play some like Duosonics and Mustangs and all
Okay.
that stuff. I was like, dude, this is an actual 60s, like what Kurt Cobain would play, dude. That's so freaking cool, man. And my Uncle Collier,
Straight nerding out.
yeah, dude, like I was a nerd about that. I'd study the musician friend catalogs, dude. I was probably on the spectrum or something, man. I like played a lot of guitar. My mom and dad honestly kind of like, they loved it so much, but they would be like, Trey, it is 10 o'clock at night. Can you like unplug and like play like just your electric unplugged in the basement
With
where
no
we can't
noise.
hear you?
Like, we're not even asking you to go to bed.
Yeah,
Just
like
stop
that-
making so
they
much
loved
noise.
it. They thought it was cool and they wanted to support it, but they
So
were
did you
like,
take
dude,
lessons?
all night.
That's awesome.
Take
Yeah,
lessons.
I took like from a family friend. There was this dude named Lucas McCoy. My mom used to be a high school teacher. Now she was a high school teacher and then a guidance counselor for the high school. Now she's the elementary school vice principal. But like, so when she was a teacher, this student she had named Lucas McCoy, could play. And like whenever I was a kid, I thought he was like cool because he could play all the songs from Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, dude, this guy has hair down to his shoulders, man.
He's
He can
dope.
rip. Like, and our high school, we were too small for a football team, so we didn't have like a marching band. So we had like a pep band that played at the basketball games that was just like guitar, keyboard, bass, drums. Like
Lit.
it was lit, yeah, dude. And
That's
so like,
awesome.
yeah,
That
like
is kinda cool.
Lucas and some other kids. Ethan McCoy. I say kids. They're older than me. Ethan Hillis and Lucas McCoy and KC Cope and JJ Moore. That was all their names. Daggum, there's someone else I'm trying to think of, but years ago, you know. But like, dude, they could all. I hadn't heard them in years, but my like 10-year-old mind remembers them shredding. Like they were the coolest thing in the world. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I was just all about
That
it.
was like your probably like your first.
That was
like,
live music.
interaction
Yeah.
with that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I grew up like the church I went to didn't have like a band. It was just a cappella.
A lot of
like, when I was
churches
growing
now
up.
do, don't they?
Yeah,
it
a lot of
crazy?
them do now. Yeah.
Isn't it crazy? Like
Yeah.
that wasn't a thing in my church. I went to Catholic church, so
I
it
went to Church
definitely
of
wasn't a
Christ,
thing.
so it was like, no instrumental music. They would like preached against that junk where I grew up.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So that was another wild thing about being a musician was that blend, the religious upbringing. Because like you're playing late Saturday night at the bar,
Yeah.
and Sunday morning you're rolling into church with mom and dad
Don't
and
you
trying
dare
to stay
play.
awake.
Don't you dare touch that
Yeah,
guitar.
no kidding. Where has he been at all night? The bar,
Playing rock and
playing
roll.
rock and roll music.
No,
with his
all
long
the
hair.
old people at my
Playing the
like
rock
mom
and
and dad's
rolls.
church were all about me playing music. They thought it was so cool. But like my mom and dad would get so mad at me for like I'd be dozing off on Sunday morning services like, and I'd be like, and they'd like smack me in the arm and get mad, look at me like wake up, and I'd be like, I was out till 2 a.m. making money. Like sorry.
I was hustling till
Can
2
I love
a.m.
Jesus like an hour or two later? He's cool, man. Can I just give me another hour or two, man? Give me another hour or two. I'm more of a noon loving Jesus kind of guy, not a 10 a.m. Give me a solid 2 hour
Back
gap.
it up. Wait, is church at 10?
Yeah, Sunday.
He's still
well,
falling
well,
asleep. It's at
Sunday
10, he's
school
still
is
falling
at
asleep.
10.
Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, Sunday school's at 10. Dude, I've been on a nocturnal schedule since I was like, I don't know, like how young, but very young, since early high school. Basically, if I didn't have to wake up before noon, I wouldn't. And like, I'm trying
You
to
like
get better
that?
about that. It's not that I like it. That's just how I freaking work, dude. I stayed up too late to watch Duck Dodgers as a kid. I don't know, man. Like, something screwed me up. Well, and whenever
So
I was
you
in
just
high
stay
school,
up
I'd
late
stay up
playing
late
guitar now?
texting people and stuff. Yeah, dude, I stay up late making beats a lot, dude.
You make
Just
a lot of beats.
Make beats, play guitar over it. I like seeing if I can like get like a 1 or 2 chord beat like to like solo over that for like a minute. That's a good practice for like a show because Drake
That's
gives
fun,
me some
too.
ridiculously long guitar solos. Like we're like a jam band, bro. Like sometimes I'll look at Drake mid song and I'll be like, dude, can we please like end this solo, like go into the next verse? Because like he'll let me solo for like 2 or 3 minutes, and like that's fun. I'll do it, man. I don't know how long the crowd can tolerate me doing it, but I'll
Right.
do it, by golly.
Yeah, that's another thing too.
But yeah, dude, like it's fun. Like so I'll sit around the house doing that, and it's like practice, you know. Like I'm a big
Dude, that is
deadhead.
really fun.
I love the idea of like just like taking a song and jam. Like studio version 2.5 minutes, live version it could be 8. Screw
Yeah.
it, man. Let's throw some organ solos,
Yep.
a little drum break. Why not, dude? We're trying to hype people up. You know, like
Yeah, you
it's-
got to show off a little bit.
everybody show off. Everybody on that stage. Just
That's
be
one of
like,
my favorite
"Here
things
I
about
am."
seeing live music too, is that they usually do an alternative version of like songs they usually play, which is nice. I always like that, even if they have songs out. You know what I mean? It's usually
Oh,
some
yeah.
kind of something extra in there.
Yeah, dude, I grew up a big John Mayer live video junkie. Big John Mayer live video
Dude.
junkie.
He was, I think that was the
I don't know
first,
nothing about it.
I wouldn't say,
Oh, bro.
I would say the first musician that I ever
What a
just
feller.
dove into their catalog.
He's ridiculous.
And
I think,
and still do.
dude, I don't know who the first was for me because I grew up like just like my mom and dad both always played it in the car. Did y'all's parents always play music in the car, or no?
My
for
mom
the
did.
most
My
part,
dad didn't
yeah.
a lot.
My
He-
dad
he was
until I
on
was in
and
high
off.
school was a music guy, and then he got into sports talk. I don't know what that. I don't know. Sometime maybe in middle school he got into sports talk, But he used to be like, if it's too loud, you're too old, and like crank up Aerosmith's greatest hits.
If it's too loud.
And
You
then,
said that? Your dad
Oh, dude,
said
my
that?
dad would say
Dude,
that.
that's
dude.
awesome.
My dad was cool, man. I mean, he's still cool, but now he's like old man cool, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Now he's like listening to sports talk at a mild volume and getting upset that the Vols ain't doing as well as he'd like for him
At a
to.
mild volume.
In his F-150.
More of a sports talk kind of guy.
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, everyone in my family is more of a sports and that stuff. I wasn't. I was twiggy
man.
and not very tall. I'm not short.
Did you play sports?
I played baseball for a year
Okay.
for like the school and for Sparta Little League. You know where Sparta's at. Yeah, I played it.
I got
there
a lot
Little League.
of I got a lot of family that live in Sparta.
Oh, nice.
Like all my mom's family.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know-
There
I know-
are a bunch of Cantrells in like White County. And stuff.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm
ain't
related
that
to
side-
them.
none of them?
No.
Oh,
but it's
okay,
it's very
different
odd
side.
because there's a Scott and a Shannon Cantrell
Uh-huh.
or Cantrell,
Cantrell.
however.
Yeah, I don't know.
Depends on where you're from.
It depends
That's
on
what
where
you
you're
told
at.
me.
There's a bunch in Marion County. I know one in Marion County. That's
Um,
like by Chattanooga.
But there's a Scott and Shannon Cantrell there, and my parents' name are Scott and Shannon.
Swag.
So it's weird.
I want to think there's
That
some
is
in
weird.
Warren County. There weren't any where I was from whenever I was growing up. There might be now. But yeah, no one had any Cantrell kids at the school. Dude,
There's
only
not really many.
there's only 70 kids in my class, so there wasn't a
Oh,
ton of
wow.
last names.
Shit.
Was that your graduating class?
My
was 70?
graduating class was roughly 70 kids. I don't remember the
So was
specific-
it?
could
Did
be
you
a
have
little
friends
over.
that played music?
Short graduation.
Not a ton. I mean, like, there was some older than me and some younger than me. And whenever I was a freshman, I was in my first band. And it was with 2 juniors and a senior and a dude who had already graduated. So I was 15, and Tanner and Adam were like 16, turned 17 during the course of the band. And then Austin Duncan, he was 17, turned 18, I guess. I don't remember what time of the year his birthday is in. Sorry, Austin. Good old Moose Jaw. That's his name. We called him Moose Jaw. And then Jug was our bass player. He was older than the rest of us. He was like 20, 21, something like that. He was in the band whenever I was in middle school. I joined the high school pep band like a year earlier than like I was supposed to, because like they had the sign said tryouts was a certain day, 8th to 11th grade can try out. I was like, lit. I'm gonna go try out, or 8th to 12th grade, because it was like already during the school year. I was like, lit. I can't do it because I'm in 7th grade. I was like, lit. That's cool, but I can't do it. I'll do it next year, you know. And so next day I'm sitting in lunch, and Miss Phyllis, she comes up behind me and she taps on my shoulder, and she's like, she was one of the workers at the office. I don't remember what it was she did exactly, but she was a real nice lady. But she was like, hey, why weren't you at the tryouts for band? Because she was like the teacher who was supervising that. And
Okay.
I was like, because I'm not in 8th grade yet, and I wasn't old enough to do it. And she's like, oh, the reason I let 8th graders do it was because I thought you were in 8th grade, and I knew you were a really good guitar player. So just come to tryouts and or come to the next practice, and
She
you're
had to
in.
let another 10 kids' dreams down just because she got
like
the grade
a lot
wrong.
of the kids were. There was kids in the band that didn't necessarily need to be in there.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be mean and say that, but looking back, I
You're
will say
talking
that
smack.
because
We
like,
heard it.
I mean, well,
We
like,
heard it. We heard
if
it
you're
here.
gonna do it with basketball, why don't you do it with music, bro? You want the best.
Yeah, no
It
kidding.
sounds bad, like
Yeah,
it's just
no,
like
it doesn't. It
you
sounds
want
way
the
put me on
better. It
best.
sounds way better when
I'm
you
not.
say it like
I'm not a
that.
participation trophy kid. Like the real music industry is like that. Like, dude,
But-
you
but-
can
yeah.
play
but-
your butt off all night and
but
not
it's
get tipped.
creative, bro.
Yeah, I get that, dude. But you're selling a product, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you're
you
selling
really
a
are.
product,
and it's
man.
Very good point.
a product. The
People have a
difference is
problem
it's a
with that.
product that shapes the culture.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it
Changes the way we
Yeah, it does.
live.
Like, I'm trying to be me. I'm not trying to sound
true.
like nobody else, and I'm trying to like not just make music for the sake of someone will like this. But at the same time, when I'm making music, if I'm think something's pretty daggum weird and someone might not like it, that's gonna come across my mind. I'm gonna be like, that's just a step. You know, because some people are like,
There's kind of a line.
yeah, there is a line, you know, and maybe there isn't.
For
Horses
if you
in the
wanna
Back's
say-
number
if you
one because
wanna
that's a
get-
wild song, but he's still every word of that song, you know what he means. You see, he
Yeah.
tells somewhat of a story. He doesn't
that?
really say much. Lil Nas X.
Have you
bro,
seen the-
Horses in
have you
Back.
seen the
Ain't
music
nobody
video?
gonna tell me nothing.
Like, he doesn't say much, but he says something.
Have you seen the music video?
You can't tell
I've
me
seen
nothing.
both of them. The original, like with the Red Dead, and the Billy Ray one.
Yeah.
Good times.
Okay. Yeah.
Good times, dude. I was on it from the original.
Wrangler on my booty.
Dude, I flexed some Wrangler. Why not, dude? Got
I
them
just think
Dwight
it's
Yoakam
funny.
stranglers
I
on.
just think it's funny.
Them Dwight Yoakam stranglers, by golly.
Then Dwight Gropums.
Dwight Ropums.
I mean, I promise, as soon as I get. Thank you, boy.
Give me more of that Redbird. That's one of my
Thank you,
favorites.
boys. I mean, I promise, as soon as I get some money, I'm gonna get some diamond teeth.
Me too, Redbird. Me too. I've already abused my normal ones with Mountain Dew. Why not put some friggin' rocks in them, dude?
Some rocks in my teeth. Teeth?
I'm gonna be the first country singer with grills. Flexing grills and
Bring
a
him back.
Stetson, y'all.
Bring him back and be the country Paul Wall in this thing.
I'm gonna
You'll
be Cowboy Troy, the
Yeah.
sequel.
Let's get it.
Cowboy Trey.
Hey, who'd you-
Flex my John
Dude.
Wayne resistol with my grills and my chain. No, I need a bolo tie that's like all blinged out. You know how
Yeah.
dope that would be? Like some like straight up just like rapper like chain, but like on a bolo tie.
What's
Like-
a bolo tie?
You know, like the cowboy necktie thing. It's got like a little
Oh.
like
It's
charm, and then it's got
Yeah.
like two strings that come down.
Yeah,
you know?
you should just get a bunch of. Just get a bunch.
I wear a
of,
bunch of those.
Just bedazzle
I've got two,
one,
but they're both
dude.
broke.
Just bedazzle one.
I got one with a peacock feather on it. It's currently broke. They get messed up because they like slap against the back of my guitar. They've done a bit of damage on the back of my Les Paul. It's a little unfortunate, but that's okay.
Damn.
It was my
That does
graduation
kinda
gift, but
all
that's
for
what
the
a nitro.
bolo.
Dude, that's what a nitro cellulose finish does, bro.
The patina.
Yeah, it's patina, bro. It is. It's perfect. It's
You've been
it's
waiting the
wabi
whole time to
sabi. You
use
guys
that.
you guys know that wabi sabi? You hear
Yeah.
that on Joe Rogan? He's had it on 2 episodes, and what was funny was the second time he didn't remember that he had just talked about it like not that long before with David Lee Roth was the first
What's
person.
wabi sabi?
I don't remember who the second dude was, but so it's like it's a Japanese thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone at me on the internet. I'm sorry. I'm wrong a lot.
I'll at you right
But-
now. We got
Wasabi?
Google in this bitch.
But wabi sabi.
Wabi sabi? I don't know. I don't know.
So
Go ahead.
it means it's like an Eastern tradition, and it means that like the beauty and imperfections. Like if like you know you got that pair of pants that's old and worn out, but they feel perfect.
Mhm.
Wabi sabi.
That's that wabi
dude,
sabi.
That's wabi sabi. Oh wait, hey, hold up. Can I play a YouTube video on this, or well, you'll have to turn the sound off or something, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a funny one. I'll show y'all later.
Well,
then.
yeah, we'll watch
It's
after.
a King of the Hill scene. It's funnier than crap. I know for a fact it's got to be on YouTube somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Don't flag it. Nobody do that.
Yeah, nobody flag it.
It's
but I
for
think-
educational purposes.
you're right.
They've got to see this
You
meme for
explained it right.
education. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into this stuff. I'm a
Wabi
nerd.
sabi, dude.
Wabi sabi.
But yeah, dude.
That's like these shoes right here. I
You know, I learned another.
I know these shoes have a hole almost in the bottom of my shoe, but it's that wabi sabi.
Yeah, dude.
So I'm gonna wait a little bit
You
before.
wore them home
Wait
now,
till they
didn't you?
are unusable. Cause like, are they comfy? They feel just
Wabi
right.
sabi,
They
dude.
feel just right.
They do.
Dude, Zach
They really
Brown
do.
has a song about wabi sabi. Pair of jeans that fits just right, and the
Oh.
radio on. Dude, I mean, like
good
wabi
point.
sabi's a real thing, dude. Like, look at the jeans on Springsteen on the cover of Born in the USA, dude. They're faded. They're like
He had, a,
Yeah.
he had those made.
it's a little yeah, but they made it to look wabi sabi.
Wabi
you know?
sabi, dude.
Like it's the real thing. You can kind of
But his
emulate it.
still
Like a
need-
relic
his still
guitar
need
looks cool
broken
to
in.
me.
His is like Wabi sorry. Like, sorry, it ain't.
Nah, dude, Springsteen's the man. Don't roast my boy Springsteen.
I'm just saying.
And he's not gonna let you roast Springsteen.
Dude, I love Springsteen.
Coming at me with that vape.
Springsteen is my dude.
What are you looking for?
Hold on, I'm gonna need you to elaborate.
Dude, okay. So I didn't get into Springsteen until like till late high school, I guess like senior year or something like that. I bought a greatest hits that had like 2 discs. It was like 20 songs, something like that.
Those were the shit.
Dude,
I
right?
love double
Just
discs.
the $5 bin in Walmart, you know, that's where it
Mhm.
was at. That I was a
That hitter,
nerd. I
that
bought so
thick-
many just
that
random classic rock
thick
CDs.
plastic
Classic.
case.
Yeah,
'cause it was a
dude.
double CD.
all about that, bro. And
It's
like,
extra thick.
oh, dude, I'm a CD junkie. I just get nostalgia. Like, I don't have a CD drive on my Mac now, so I don't really use it. Like, I don't use them as much, and it kind of depresses me that I don't really have it. But I have a record player, so that
Get your
helps.
little CD drive.
No, I'm just going to get into records now instead. Because any song I want's going to be on YouTube, bro. You don't even have to pay for a streaming service. Just sit through an ad. You had to do that on the radio before, but now you get to listen to
apps
what you
pass
want.
Those ads.
Yeah.
Too.
On your phone, you can?
No.
Bad.
What?
Well, maybe.
Bro,
You can get
that
apps
would
to
be
pass those.
I know you can on
Those-
YouTube, but like,
I don't think you can do it from your phone.
dude,
Yeah,
I think
I
you
don't
might
think
be
you-
able
I
to
don't
from
think
like a
you can.
jailbroke iPhone, but
That's
I ain't
what
messing
I
with
was gonna
that.
say.
I ain't about
did you
that
ever have a
life.
jailbroken iPhone?
No,
Dude, I
Did you ever? I
Yeah.
did too.
They were the shit.
dude, were they?
Dude, just to test it out, I went to it said you could download any app for free, right? Just to test it out, I downloaded the most expensive game.
Wasn't it like $1,000 for? I feel like
It was $100. I'm pretty sure the game was $100.
Okay.
And you could download any game on this iPhone.
Dude, that was like
And
all
I,
your
and
Tooth
I
Fairy
downloaded
money.
that damn game. It was all your
That
Tooth
was like
Fairy
all
money.
your Tooth
And I
Fairy
downloaded
money.
that damn game and it worked. I never played it. I deleted it, but I just wanted to see if it worked. And it took forever. Naturally, did you remember how crazy slow that was?
Yeah.
We would wait forever. I know you were like that too. I was like that. With
Yeah, I
just
didn't
like
have
having the felt like when I figured out how to jailbreak them, I was like, shit. Like,
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
have
avoid,
my
there's
first-
that shit about avoiding your warranty.
Yeah.
I
and
didn't
stuff,
have my
and I was
first
like, fuck it.
iPhone till I was 16. 16, yeah. No, 17 maybe. I don't know. Sometime like junior year of high school, roughly.
I don't remember
Sophomore
how old
year.
I was.
I
I
think.
don't know.
I, think
I had
I'm-
the 3 though. I had the iPhone 3,
Oh no,
My
dude,
first-
I had
the 3G
6, the 6
when they put it on
3G.
3G.
I had the bright blue 6S, and that was my iPhone until I got the one I had before this.
Damn.
But I've only had 4 phones. Technically, no, I've had 5, but one of those was my phone messed up, and I got my little brother's hand-me-down, which was an identical phone. So, like,
No loss.
no loss. Yeah, same phone, you know. Like mine
Dude,
just
I've
had
been
the
through some
orange-
phones.
It was Wabi Sabi.
Dude, I didn't want the newest iPhone though. For
I
a
wanted
long
my
time.
broke one back.
I wanted.
It was Wabi Sabi.
I still wanted that headphone jack until I got my new car. Now I'm okay with.
You have
not having
USB in
it.
there?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
USB. But until I got in my new car.
Most cars are going to have them.
Yeah. Well, I got my mom's
I don't
old
ever
car
use
now.
I thought I was going to be mad about it
Lit.
too. I thought I was. Wait, you got
I
that?
got my
You have
mom-
that car? That,
Yeah,
are you
that's
leaving
my
those
mom's
bumper
old car.
stickers?
Oh yeah, dude, I'm leaving that.
please
That's
leave
cop
the bumper
repellent,
stickers.
bro. Cops.
The patina.
Cops are more likely to let me go 5 over for that, dude. They think I'm a soccer mom, especially with the long hair, dude. They're just like, oh, that's like some like West Point mom.
Betty
Oh,
and
that's
the-
a good mom. I'm not gonna give her a ticket
Let's go.
because my mom
Let's
is a good
go.
mom. Shout outs, mom. She probably ain't listening, but
She's
yeah.
going to hear this and be like, you're
Shout out,
not
Mom.
using that to get away from cops.
I think I've already swore on here, so if you are listening, sorry, mom. I'm trying to be a good kid, responsible adult, actually.
Being quite responsible, I'd say.
Quite responsible.
We're all right. We're
I
just
do
in
what
a
I like
padded
for a
room.
living. Yeah, in a padded room.
We're all playing
We in the
nice.
nut house over here. We all just need to learn from that coloring book.
Calm the fuck down. Dude, I love that thing. It's
Makes me
awesome. I've
happy.
used it a couple times, but it takes me forever.
I
'Cause
really,
I pick like the most little detailed spot and just color the shit out of it.
I like your rainbow dookie too, but I gotta ask, why is he so like lengthy but not girthy?
You got some
Is it-
girth. Look at that. You got a little chunky bottom.
Little
This thing.
chungus,
this is-
You
slight
got a little
chungus,
chunky bottom on that.
slight chungus.
What are you talking about here? Just say when you set him down, plump kind of. There you
There's
go.
a
Look at that
chungus
little-
among us.
And also, in his defense,
Yeah.
he is hanging. You're closer than I am. He's hanging by that string on top of his head for probably like 17 days, and then I won him.
That's what it looks like when you don't have
you
enough
won
fiber.
him.
I won him.
Nice.
I
Where
won,
at?
I won. That's for sure.
I
I
like
know where
winning.
I know where it was
Where
at.
were we
I know
at?
where it was at.
Phones too.
Where were we at?
Like
Oh, dude, my grandma texts me.
Winnipeg,
Wait.
Winnipeg,
Wait.
Lake Winnie, Lake Winnie,
Winnipeg.
Lake Winnie.
Is it Winnipeg?
It's like close to
It's like a
Chattanooga.
little theme park or something.
Yeah, it's a little theme park. Yeah, in
Yeah.
East Tennessee, I believe.
Nice.
And that
I don't
is
know.
actually
I never went to Lake
Supposed to
Lake
be-
Winnipesaukee. Lake Winnie's what everyone calls it.
Lake Winnie. Yeah.
Yeah, but I never went there, but I knew a lot of people who did. I was a Dollywood kid.
Yeah, I went.
You ever been to
Oh,
Dollywood?
never been to Dollywood.
Go to Dollywood.
I'm actually
cool?
going.
Yes,
I'll
dude.
be there. And
As a
just
grown
couple
man, you will
weekends.
enjoy it. The roller coasters are awesome.
They got a lot of new
lit roller
new-
coasters.
New stuff.
Is it safe?
It's a big
What's-
amusement park that a ton of people go to every year.
I
It's
don't know.
as safe as
I
any
didn't
of
know
those.
how big it was.
Have you you've never been to
Make
Dollywood?
me nervous.
I mean, it's probably technically not safe, but
They're
it's
not
safe
smaller.
enough.
yeah,
guess
I've
so.
never been. Never even seen.
You're moving way quicker than a human is supposed to move. Cars aren't safe either.
No.
That's true. That's a good point.
Nothing is safe, man. Looking at a computer screen isn't safe.
Speaking of,
Nothing is safe.
did you hear about
Making me
that?
paranoid.
Nothing is safe.
What?
You're gonna get some interesting sound bites.
Here for the soundbite.
He spent the whole podcast trying to make sound bites.
Oh, dude, that's all I do in real life. No one's
I'm
even
just-
recording
I'm
me.
only here to make sound bites so I can be on every episode for the
Someone
next
make a meme
20
of me.
episodes.
I want to be famous. Not
Come in here
kidding.
and Soldier Boy this thing.
Dude, Soldier Boy
Drake.
is the bomb. Dude, that okay, but he was spitting some knowledge in that. He was being 100% like accurate on a lot of that.
Okay,
He was a
and
pioneer on like
at-
internet rap.
At first, I really wanted to give him a lot of credit because I did hear a good podcast arguing that, and I'm not. What did I say? Denouncing my credit.
I just thought that while I was
But-
watching because he was massive when we were in middle
but-
school through the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear how he did that shit?
No, what's the
So
real
the
update?
when like LimeWire and stuff was out, he switched. He would take a song that's hot right now, say like Nelly's Hot in Here, and he would hit the file for his song on LimeWire or whatever, that hot song.
Dude,
So
that's
someone
genius.
would
I don't
download
give a
that
crap.
hot song, and at the first, when you first played it, it said "Soldier Boy, tell him."
They
and
got
then-
rickrolled, but people liked it, so they shared it more.
Boom. Exactly.
So, you
they
know
shared
what?
it. They
Like,
weren't
he-
even mad. It was,
He did
it
a
wasn't
meme
half
thing,
bad.
but the music holds up, so I'm not gonna hate him. It's the same bullcrap that like Lil Nas X is doing right now,
Exactly.
man. He's
It's
making a
culture
joke about
vulture.
like cowboy culture. I'm down with it, dude. I can laugh at myself. I will make a joke about whatever. Someone else can make
Yeah.
a joke
Yeah.
about whatever. I enjoy it. It's a good time. But like, dude, it's genius. Like, just he literally rickrolled people. Soulja Boy.
What
did.
is Rickroll?
Oh, dude, you don't know about that? Where like they play Rick Astley, but you think you're clicking. Say you're a little kid scrolling through YouTube, and you type in like, I don't know, like this episode of SpongeBob to see if you can find it, because little kids have no sense of piracy is wrong. You know.
Yeah.
So if you're listening, government, please be kind. I didn't know, but JK, say you are doing that
I was
on
minor.
YouTube. Someone will put it is a SpongeBob video and have the thumbnail look like SpongeBob, but then you click it and it's just Rick Astley singing, or you think you're clicking on a Nirvana music video and it's just Rick Astley singing.
Yeah. They
So they call
attached
it
it to
Rickroll.
everything.
Everything, dude.
You get.
So, yeah.
I used to get Rick rolled on a lot.
I got rickrolled so daggum many times, dude. It ticked me
I might have seen
off.
this, but I don't even know who that is.
He's a redheaded pop singer in the '80s with a really deep voice. We're no strangers to love. Have you seen Never Gonna Hit Those Notes?
Is that a
Never-
movie?
No, it's another meme
I
video.
cannot believe
they
you know.
they've edited all of the vocals in it to make it where he's going out of tune. Never gonna give you up. It's great. It's a good time.
I've got.
Oh shit. Are you looking him up?
I
Dude.
have to. I
Hey,
cannot
we
believe.
need to. Can we roll to part 2? Because I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yes, we can.
I always have to.
Yes, and then we'll get educated
We're
on
just
Rick rolled.
piddling.
All right.
What Rickrolled and what was the other
Hey,
one?
do
We'll
you
have to
have
listen
any?
back.
Do you have any? I'm gonna ask you for a suggestion.
I got my
What- he
guitar if
was
y'all
gonna
want to
play.
get me play something.
Well, let's do it on the second one.
Second one, okay.
Yep,
Liddy
or we
titty.
can do it.
We can just do it post.
Yeah, we can do it
like,
in post
do
too.
it post, yeah.
Yeah. What was I about to say though? Oh yeah, another. Do you have a song suggestion? Or do you want to just do all your stuff? Because we can do it at the end of this one too.
We could do either
Let's
all
just do
mine
it
or
in
we could do
post.
like some of
Let's do that. Let's do all
Drake's,
yours.
or I could do my roommates because I was on some of it. I could do one where I was like playing a guitar solo or bass or something. Jesse Black, he's got a dope album that just come out. Y'all need to peep that. Y'all are gonna like it. I'll show you
I'll
some
have
of
to.
it
Yeah, I'll
anyway.
have to check
Okay.
that out.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll roll one of his, and then we'll do yours on the second
Yeah.
one.
That
Cool.
works for me. Yeah, because I
Let's do
helped
that.
a lot
So
on
give that a
album.
little
It was
intro.
a good time.
And tell us who he is.
Um,
And then we'll roll into that.
Okay. So, yeah, my roommate, Jesse Black, he's from Marion County, Tennessee. We met at 4-H camp because we were dorks. No, I'm just kidding. 4-H camp's the bomb. Like, I'd recommend it to any kid. It was, like, so much fun. I went every year. But, like, yeah, dude. So we met there, and we both played guitar, and we didn't really know any other kids from where we were that were trying to do music. So we just always stayed good friends and, like,
Makes
played
sense.
together whenever we got driver's license. So, like, yeah. Like, we just did,
Drove
like,
around, played shows together.
yeah, dude, like, I'd go
Dope.
drive to, like, Chattanooga and meet him, play a show, or we'd go meet up somewhere else, play a show, go back, stay at each other's house, write, that thing. But now he's my roommate because he decided to go to MTSU to finish. He's actually a mechatronics major, like,
Oh my
engineering
goodness.
of some
That's
sort.
came up like 3 times since Stryker, and I never heard about it. Stryker was on the podcast.
Yeah.
That's what he came to school for. But I never heard of that before.
Dude, yeah,
And I've
no,
heard it
it's
like
some
3
smart
times since
people
he's came on the
stuff.
podcast.
I wasn't about it. Like, I'd rather just, do songwriting and stuff. But yeah, Jesse put out that album Wabi Sabi, and I co-wrote some of it, played bass on some of it. I think I programmed the keys and the drums on a couple songs. Bass, I already said that, but bass is what I really enjoyed on that album. February 13th, peep that. That is a fun bass line. And R.I.P. YKD, that's a fun one that I played bass on. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks. And we'll be back for part 2.
What
Dude.
I'm saying.
Y'all are gonna like that album, actually. I think it was a good time.
Don't tell me what to do, Trey.
I have to piss.
I feel like Dobby with the sock. I'm free, but where do I go? 'Cause everything's simple till it's not. I swear, but hell if I know. Woke up this morning, put on my shoes, coffee for breakfast, myself a two. I've got my own time to use, and I'm tired of thinking of you. I've got missed calls that I should have answered, and I'm my own boss, so the meeting is canceled. Got no master now, and I feel like Dobby with the sock. I'm free, but where do I go? 'Cause everything's simple till it's not. I swear, but hell if I know. Lay down this evening, took off my shoes. Sushi for dinner, none left for you. I got my own time to use, and I don't wanna worry about you. I made some calls and I got some answers. You wanna come over, but I'm gonna cancel. Got no master now, and I feel like Dobby with the sock. I'm free, but where do I go? 'Cause everything's simple till it's not. I swear, but hell if I know. Like Dobby with the sock. I'm free, but where do I go? 'Cause everything's simple till it's not. I swear, but hell if I know. Feel like Dobby with